What is up, bonkers? It's Elite VR. I got the CC hat. I made a short on that. I did a giveaway, did a big reveal, and today I'm gonna drop the snatch, the long-awaited snatch battle tutorial. I'm here with my assistant. He's gonna help me just show you guys all my tips and give you guys everything I know on snatch battling so you can win and get rich. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you watch this video right here, if you watch this video right here, I made a video on how to get rich in ZOMBONK, and I put snatch battles in there, and I said if everybody commented snatch battle and that video blew up, that I will do a tutorial on how to win every single snatch battle. So that's what I'm doing here today. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to stick around to the end for the most top secret nobody talks about, and like this video if you learned something new. All right, let's get right into it, boys. Let's waste no time. We made it to this is the main spot for snatch battles. Anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying to you and they want to scam you. No, I'm kidding, but this is the main spot. Okay, let me go ahead and go over snatch battling if you still don't understand what it is. Snatch battling has basically two components to it. The first component is defense, which looks something like this. And then there's offense, which looks something like this. First, I'm gonna be going over tips on offense. Offense is like the most important thing. That's how you win the game, and it's really good. If you get really good at it, you'll win all the time. Instead of using two hands to jump, you want to just use one arm, your strong arm, and you want to swing it around. It's only supposed to be one leap. It's not supposed to be multiple steps. One leap is perfect. You just want to go here and jump across. What I like to do also is you want to move side to side, build momentum, and if you do that fast enough, and then you swing your arm at the end, you'll fly across. That's basically the whole, like, that's pretty much the breakdown. So another thing you want to take into consideration, whenever you leap, try not to go too low to the point where you get stuck in the floor like that. What you want to do is you don't want to go too high either, where you're like having to bend over to pick up the gun. You want to find the sweet spot, which takes practice. You want to find the sweet spot, and then once you find the sweet spot, you'll be able to dive over and get the gun almost 100% of the time. What I like to do is I like to talk. If you talk and try to distract your opponent, runs. So if I'm looking at the player count, it makes him want to look me because he doesn't want to get scammed. Or if I'm like, yo, I think there's something behind you. Yo, my viewer's about to die. My viewer's about to die. And I get his gun. Like, that method works so good. Especially if you're going first, you can say, yo, can you pick your hands up a bit and then jump? That works almost 100% of the time. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like all put together. Yo, could you pick your hands up just a bit, bro? Sure. Alright, moving on to defense. Defense is pretty self-explanatory. You just want to make sure the other person doesn't get your gun. But I'm about to give you guys some secret tips that personally help me get my gun almost 100% of the time. A good tip that I recommend if you don't have the best tracking, or like just I feel like anybody should do, shake your hands. Shake your hands a bit. It helps with your tracking. It helps your VR focus. And maybe just clapping your hands like this, that also works. But you could mess up your timing, so I just say shake your hands. Where I like to look right here, like in the middle of the crate, so my peripheral vision can see his arms, and it can see like right here my gun. So I don't miss my gun, and then I don't miss his arm. So I'm kind of just looking at the middle. I'm looking at the middle, looking at him, looking at the middle, looking at him, shaking my hands. So I'm gonna get my gun out. Shaking my hands, looking at the middle, looking at him. Looking at the middle, looking at him. I'm watching his hands as well.
I messed up.
Another good tip that I'd recommend is put your gun on the line. If they ask you to, you don't have to fully put it on. I say just put it halfway. And keep your hands like above your eye, like above the top of your VR, like the top of your lenses. So like the bottom, you should be able to see at least the bottom of your hands, and shake them. And that's like the sweet spot. Also, what I like to do is instead of just picking my gun up, I like to pick it up and put it in my bag. Whenever you pick it up, you don't want to slam the ground. That is like what not to do, bro. If you slam the ground, you're cooked. That's why just watch your gun, watch his hands, pick it up and put it in your bag. That also takes practice. You have to learn the sweet spot of where the hitbox on your gun is at, because look, I can grab it from there. I don't have to be all the way in here to grab it. That's how a lot of people lose their guns, because they try to grab it from in here instead of just grabbing it from like right here at the top. It's a big difference, and that slight second can win you or lose you your gun. Okay, boys, that pretty much wraps up today's video. Hopefully you guys learned something new. I basically just went over all the tips that personally helped me get better at snatch battles, but the most important tip is just to practice. The more you practice, the more experience you have, the better you'll be. Obviously, if you have a higher like refresh rate and a better headset, then that's probably a buff for you. But yeah, make sure you guys go show my personal assistant some love, also my best friend @Rens on TikTok. He was really helpful in this video. Can you shut the fuck up, bro? Well, yeah, stick around. I'm so grateful for all you guys who got me the CC hat. Stick around for more amazing videos. If you have any questions, leave them down below.